Aries, welcome into your video. Okay, let's see what's going on for you guys. Yeah. See what's going on. Spirit, let's get into the second to third week of August for Aries, please. What is the situation for my Aries? Really? Do I have to really look at the tower? Hopefully that's not going to come out. What's the situation? Let's reshuffle. I can't even. Come on, Spirit. You know, by the way, Chiron is going back retrograde into your sign. It's only for a hot minute. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? It did come out. Was not expecting that. Well, the cards are going to say what they're going to say, right, guys? So let's just get through it. Because obviously this is a situation. So this is not really that much in a future situation. It's in a present situation. That's what it usually means when I say, what's the situation? And I'm reading in the middle part of August. Others of you must be sensing this happening. This is like when you get in a fight with your boss and now you don't know where that leaves your job, or somebody said something cryptic, ticked you off, and now you're just kind of ready to explode. Or you got in a big fight with your spouse and you're wondering where that leaves you guys, right? Well, you're having an honest conversation. That's what you're doing. You're both putting all your cards on the table there, and you're both going back and forth with each other in regards to the tower moment. But good news, at the bottom of the deck, I do have 10 of Cups. Happy couplehood, happy family, happy vibe tribe. We'll see some more as this lays out in front of us. What's coming in for Aries, please? I was reading the other day some of the comments like, oh, Aries always gets the shaft. It's always been an uphill battle, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it has been. Because the Chiron was there for 8 years. It left. It's coming back retrograde for 5 minutes. But I think it's to test your fortitude. It's to test your will. Because you should have made certain changes. I know I brought up Lionsgate, which was, now that we're in Leo season, and how the North Node and the South Node are having polar opposite effects on the whole collective. With that said, right, how these planets that are moving and shifting in your sign, these next 2 years, they're not really meant to like bring you like luck, yes, but not in the way that you're thinking. You have to put hard work and energy behind the next 2 years because you're creating some brand new life and you have to set it up. And that takes time. And once you do, you get to sit back on your laurels and enjoy, but not for another 2 years. But trust that the work and the effort that you're doing now and what you're building now, Aries, is to help you for your future. All right? It's the same with relationships. What you had 2024, 2025, those were stepping stones. What you're meeting from now moving forward, these are more serious relationships. These are more tangible. These are more lifelong. The world, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Sun, Leo energy there. That was Scorpio, by the way. You're putting hard work and effort. Exactly what I was just describing as Saturn in your sign for the next 2 years. You're putting hard work and effort in, and how can I say this? In your career, in your business, in your idea, into your fantasies, whatever they are, your dreams, or a relationship. But something has finally come to a close. I think this for a lot of you, Aries, you finally have come to a determination that there's a chapter of your life that has finished. And instead of you going back and forth with it, doing the new thing, oh, but maybe I should go do the old thing. I'm going to do the new thing. No, that's done now. That's literally in the middle of August where you stop doing that and you start committing to doing this thing and putting effort into it. And let me tell you something. It's going to make you happy. The Sun. Now that's the general scope of what's happening to you guys. As far as something more specific, whatever it is that you're putting effort into, it's making you happy. But you also finished out a chapter. It's like you're very okay. You're like happily moving forward because you are manifesting something else in your life. All right, what is the advice here? Not the advice, I'm sorry. What is the surprise of the week? What Aries will not expect coming their way? All right. Influx is going to be a little bit about your stability because you're struggling to get structured. You're struggling for that to come in because, and I have to say this because this is incredibly important and relative. This won't apply to everybody love-wise, but this will apply to everybody that is trying to create a new life, a new plan, a new way of going forward. See, the Queen of Wands, which is you, by the way, is somebody who is seductive. Whether you're male or female, I don't give a shit. Seductive is hot to me when it's a male. You are charming. You are irresistible. You are creative. You are gifted. You are talented. You are smart. You are hot. You are attractive. With that said, whatever it is that you're putting effort into, you're coming up with creative ideas. And in the middle part of August, as I'm talking about this Lionsgate, this is an important pivotal moment for Aries people because this thing that you're imagining or fantasizing or creating or trying to bring about or manifesting, like I said when I saw the Magician, you will have the creative prowess to do so, but you've got to put the effort in. You will not see your structure and stability right away. You will struggle for that to come in, but that's okay because you can't go backwards. You don't do this and then this. You got to come up with the idea first. You got to come up with the creation and then take time. Like I said, these next 2 years, the building blocks, the building stones and all that kind of jazz that you will do to bring in the said stability we're talking about. If I was to make this into a love reading, this is about you having an affair, you being a mistress, you being third party, struggling to turn this into structure and stability. Yes, I said that. And at the bottom of the deck, you're trying to reconciliate here. Others of you, this is just you dating. And you're having fun and all that, but you're struggling to have some sort of structured stability. You're really not meant to anyway. You will by December because you're still in the middle of learning a few little tricks that you get to keep and put up your sleeve that when you start rolling forward, meeting individuals, they're going to be flicking out of your sleeve left and right. See, August for Aries, you're meant to have a lot of relationships and I need you to have as many as possible. And I don't mean just love, everything across the scope, because these are the type of relationships that will be the foundation of your future. Not just friendships, but helping you, network, work in general, connections, helping you with kids, family, things like that. Especially work-related or business-related, you're making a lot of collaborations this month. I need you to lean into that, okay? Now, let's see what the advice is for the month, please. Month. The week. What is the advice for the week for Aries, please? I need you guys to also remind yourselves daily, like it's your job, that you need to be grounded and go and do what you gotta do, okay? Please, because Neptune is in your sign for the next 14 years, although that's wonderful because it's giving you the ideas, it's giving you the charm, it's giving you the fantasies, but right now you're like a balloon in the sky, like la la la. You have to ground yourselves. You guys are smart, you're with it, but remind yourselves every day, just get it done, just get it done, whip it out, whip it out. Those of you in business, you know what I'm talking about. Those of you in regards to love, if you want answers, you're gonna want to rip off band-aids. Just try to use the tact that you've learned all these years. See, in your advice, you have 8 of Swords. You're stuck. You're not really stuck. It's just that you have to make a painful decision. It's like the jail door is open. You can walk out. You're just not because you're like, oh, I can't go out there and here. It's like free meals and a bed. I haven't been out there in like 20 years. What the fuck is out there? I don't know how to behave out there. That's a zoo. I'll stay in here. Thank you very much. But you're not healing like this because you're not learning. And when in regards to love, if you're stuck in a marriage or a loveless situation or is something that's toxic or a person that's toxic, you're not healing. Healing is not feeling, because then if you don't heal over this dynamic either, you will be stuck forever. And you won't see opportunities coming your way, Aries. You won't. Because you won't be emotionally available. No, not for me. No, thank you. Unrequited. No, it's not like because you're not healed. Let me tell you something else. Once you decide to get yourself unstuck from this, boom, the blessings. I swear to God, the blessings falling from the sky. 2 of Cups. This is a happy partnership in business and in love. Whoever you're in love with here, because this is the bottom of the deck, it hasn't happened yet. Probably sometime at the end of August. This couple, I just need you to know they feel the same way as you do. Even if they didn't tell you the I love yous, even though you haven't expressed what this is between the two of you, they feel the same way as you do. Just know that. All right, what is the outcome of the week? Oh, guys, by the way, I changed the way I've structured the extended. For now, I'm just keeping it single and membership only, because the platform I was using wasn't allowing access to people around the world, like certain countries. And I had to do all these extra things just so they could get their videos. So for now, I'm getting rid of the monthly, which is just the fire signs. And we're just going to keep it to single and membership, because they're easy to access, because they're going to be through YouTube. And it's just, yeah. So just know that. Stick with membership to YouTube's or the single, which is all in the description box below explained. All right. It's still up there for August for those of you who purchased August. Until August runs out, then it's gone. All right. With that said, and if you have any issues, please email me. 7 of Pentacles. You are debating if you should leave something you've invested in, or if you should keep investing it, because now you're getting curious. You're wanting to explore a relationship, a person, a situation. But you're definitely going to leave something that doesn't emotionally serve you, because you're going to sit there and you're going to realize you have to love yourself first. And that's going to be key for you also in August. Loving yourself, and when someone sees that, they think that's hot. They do. Might say they don't, but bullshit. They're like, oh my God, that person loves themselves. They're so egotistical, but yet so hot. I don't know. I don't know why that's going to work for you, but it is, and I feel like it will. All right, let's continue. Let's see what's going on. The Tower and the Ace of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Oh, well, all right. I feel interesting. Ace of Swords is here at the bottom, also at the bottom of the deck. Let's talk about this. See, when you go back and forth with this person and you guys like start putting your cards on the table and you start being honest with each other and you start communicating, after you had this Tower moment here with them, you start to heal either the rift between the two of you or yourself, because now you know the truth. And the most essential and the most important factor here is you not feeling dumb or feeling like you're taken advantage of. You knowing the truth, or at the very least, you've told them the truth and now they know, right? Because this is kind of what is starting to make you feel a little better or healing. It's also knowing what your future looks like. It's also knowing how to take your action steps going forward. All right. Also, cross watchers, if you're watching this, that's key here for Aries. Telling the truth, talking truth, and that's it. Them not feeling like you're taken advantage of. If you want help, that's my advice. You don't have to listen to me. I can stuff a sock in my mouth, but it is what it is. And I'm seeing it in the cards. Yeah. I mean, that's going to be essential. The World, the Sun, and I can say the same for other signs as well. Like, I'm going to say the same thing for Taurus, because I'm going to defend Taurus too. And then I'm going to defend Leo, and I'm going to defend Sagittarius, and everyone else in between. The Sun and the Eight of Pentacles. See, I knew it. Someone is going to try to put effort into the relationship, whether it's you or them. You're going to close out a cycle, Aries. Someone's going to come forward, talk to you face to face, heart to heart. Knight of the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. This is action. So if you're listening to this, this is definitely happening within a week of you hearing this. If you hear this like a week later or 2 weeks later, this probably just happened to you. So depending when you hear this, you are having a face-to-face, heart-to-heart conversation. And I'm telling you, and cross-watcher, this is what's going to make you happy. You're like, oh, it's something. Time to say goodbye to the past, moving forward. You start Eight of Wanding here with this person, back and forth. You deal with something here that is with a marriage or a commitment. Now let's see why you're these two queens and why they're in cross. Some of you could be having, this is a very small pocket of you, and just put this on the side. Some of you are dealing with something with your mother, or unless you are the mother. All right. Not a father, just the mother. Nine of Pentacles, being single. Yep. Death. That's over. And the Six of Wands in reverse. Interesting. And the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Who's the love bomber? All right. See, for you, honestly, Aries, those of you who are going out there on your own business-wise, you're going to do well alone, but with collaborators. Like, for example, like my channel, right? This channel. I'm alone. I'm doing this by myself. But now, like, collaborators or promoters and brands want to talk to me, right? Which that's probably going to happen soon anyway, sooner rather than later. I've been avoiding it for years, but I can't anymore. That's what that means. And this is you being financially independent. But yeah. And the Six of Wands in reverse, because without it, you wouldn't have any success, right? Because the Six of Wands is in reverse. So that is why your stability and your structure is struggling to come in. You've got great ideas. You're a great creator. Yes, you're like business-wise or whatever, and you being alone, but death is showing me not anymore. You're going to have some sort of collaborators because it's a lack of success without them, which is fine because this is something you're going to be learning through August. Others of you, if this is in regards to love, the Queen of Wands is the Mr. or the Mrs. It's the Mistress. So the mistress over here, yeah, you're single. You're not exactly together. There's an ending to that. All right? Because there's a lack of success and you're not able to bring in, stability and structure that you wanted. With the Lover at the bottom of the deck. Absolutely. Love thyself, right? What is the Four of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Swords? Interesting. See, you need to get yourself unstuck and heal because you actually need to wait some period out or wait for a person to come in because there is somebody you're in love with. And they love you the same. But you're kind of like ready to leave and move forward. Or, I don't know, that is the advice. Get yourself unstuck. Start healing. There is somebody here who loves you as much as you love them. And they're ready to leave, or you are. But you should wait, is what it's saying. They came into your life for a reason. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here. Although it was in some ways, some things were a burden and a third-party situation, it was necessary for you to have this relationship. Because now you know you can have one. And a healthy one too. But in the right way. What is the Seven of Pentacles? This is you debating if you should leave it, drop it, or stick with it. Oh, wow, the Tower. As we begin with a Tower, we end with a Tower. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're debating if you should go do something brand new. Because you do have an offer for a solid new start. Others of you, it's a brand new job. I don't know, though. You're kind of like... Oh, wow, look at that. That's crazy. Seven of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles on this Tower issue. You're debating the Tower person scenario thing. There was an ending and a betrayal. What's the Ace of Pentacles, though? Oh, you thinking about going after something new and upgrading the new thing. Interesting. All right. Let's see what we're going to talk about for love in the extended for Aries, please. Express your love and free yourself. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's time to take back control of your life. And I really highly, highly suspect, I could be wrong, that express your love is talking about the new thing. And free yourself is talking about this Ten of Swords situation. But we'll see in the extended what it's talking about. Because it could be like maybe you're in something else that's committed that you don't need to be in. And you need to express your love in the thing that you've been developing recently. Okay? Let's see. We'll go over there and see what's going on. Everybody else, I will see you next week.